Is this damn mic on? I ain't even waiting. I ain't waiting till the top of the hour. We're going. We are going right now. Oh my god, guys. Yes, I have hair. Don't ask. Just cut short. A little high and tight. I'm glad I got the haircut today. I'm gonna get feisty today. Jay is gonna get feisty. Let's talk bombshells. No, let's not talk bombshells. There's only 6 of us. Only 6 of us. We're not gonna talk no bombshells right now. Telling you, we gotta get some people. We gotta get some people in here, and then we're gonna talk. Let me get the other bits and pieces that I need to get open. I didn't even. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this today. First of all, for those of you that have been around a while, you know that I do not pull any punches. I don't pull any punches when it comes to calling out bullshit companies and bullshit tactics and bullshit everything. So we're gonna get into all the skill changes that you know, I had no idea were coming today. I feel like a horse's ass. I apologize to you guys. What is up with my camera? Why is that all? Oh, it's not. It's my depth perception. It's good. I owe you guys an apology. Those of you that watch my Archeage 101 videos, you know that I do my very best. My very, very best to go to the patch notes. I go to the Korean site. I manually translate. I do my own manual translations now because of an incident last year where I was using Omnom's translations, and I kind of made him look bad. I kind of made him look a little bit bad because I was like, oh hey, I used this guy's translations, and then none of the shit was current, and then he blew up at me. I really didn't give a fuck because he didn't want to answer his damn he doesn't want to answer his damn PMs, so whatever. But he got all, well, I give people credit. Well, I tried to give you credit. I didn't know if you wanted credit for this dumpster fire. But I do my own manual translation, and then I cross-reference against, hey, what did Mark come up with? If Mark came up with something similar, the two of us doing it independently, getting to the same answer, we probably got to the same spot, you know? Checking with people. There's a guy on the Reddit, ex-suicidal. He's really good at knowing what's coming. But I gave you guys a video Monday. Yeah, I gave you guys a video on Monday, talked about some of the changes. I honest to God thought that things like Zeal got changed for the North America and Europe regions. Like Zeal, it's right here, man. Whenever you inflict a critical hit or critical heal, you gain 30% increased critical damage and critical healing for 5 seconds. Except it doesn't do that. Go look at Zeal. Yeah. The ancestral changes, we got some of them. We got the mana bolts and we got the support skills like we were supposed to. We were supposed to get those first. But the problem is that a lot of people thought we were getting 5-1 and 5-2 boiled into one, you know, mixed up into one salad. So, yeah, kind of hard to kind of hard to figure out. Like I said, man, like I said, if you've got the fucking tooltip wrong, okay, if you've got the goddamn tooltip wrong, then how the fuck is anybody supposed to know what this is doing? Like, I'm getting kind of poor. I'm getting kind of poor, so I can't afford to be, you know, swapping. But for you guys, I'm going to do this. Let me clean out my inventory a little bit. Like I said, guys, I was trying to do some other testing. That's not the right thing. I was trying to jump into I was trying to jump into the new Halsey so I could get some information on that. So I'm kind of in the middle of a lot of stuff. I got, so you guys know, I got 37 pages of Archeage 101 that I've started doing. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, whoa, slow down. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I didn't do it. I don't update anything. But then I realized you were referring to them. But yeah, it's not crit damage, it's crit rate. Like I said, let me finish cleaning out my inventory a little bit. Hi, I don't really want you right now. I really don't want my face to itch. Thanks. You go in your bed. Your mom's home from Florida. Go visit her. Goofy ass cat. All right. So let me pop in Cleric real quick. Let me pop in Cleric. Yeah, fuck man, they got a lot of bits and pieces. All right, so here we go. 65% heal rate. 164.1% crit heal bonus. This is supposed to give me 30% crit damage and 30% crit healing. Now, call me fucking crazy, but if that's what the tooltip says, I'm thinking that maybe they tweaked it, you know. So 95.7% crit rate increases all crit rates. Let's wait the 12 seconds. Of course, you can't put a timer on that. But it doesn't even do what the fuck the tooltip says. But they get it right. Like, you guys realize that the tooltip is wrong? Like, come on. Increases all crit rates. And there's that crit rate of 95%. Now, I'm going to do this one more time. Because of something else that we found. Let me this over here. This is going to be a little difficult to do, but we'll do it. Yeah, you have to hover over the buff. So we'll do this one more time. Oh, let me oh, and ours. It's Aired. What's up, Aired? You notice what's not changing? Notice? Watch, guys. Grants the caster 1 stack of rhythm, increasing all crit rates plus 1%. 65. What number changed? The crit heal bonus. 173, 174, 179. So this is not all crit rates. This is increases all critical damage. Oh, sorry. My big fat head's in the way. I should be up on the left side. That's not right. Yeah. I should be up on the left side while we're doing school stuff. So yeah, it changes the, this now changes, but it didn't change the crit rates. It changes the crit bonus, and I'm sure it's changing the damage. 65%. Are we at 10? Yeah. So magic crit damage 50, 54, you know, 56. There's 60, you know. I don't know how you can be this incompetent. How can you get half of it changed? How can you get half of it changed? I know this is unbelievable. And now we were talking about this. We were talking about this earlier in my Discord. This crit heal bonus, this crit damage thing, it doesn't make any damn sense. Before we even get into it, I'm just gonna throw antithesis, right? I'm just gonna throw out antitheses. I'm not even gonna use Holy Bolt for the moment, because I want to talk about how this shit is completely impossible to figure out. So 4325, right? 4325 is what my antithesis does. Okay. Crit heal bonus is 168.6. All right. 4325 times. Let me back that up because that's incorrect. Because that's my healing part. 3089. 3089 times 160 or 1.686. So 520805. Yeah, Gamigo is supposed to do the translation, the localization, the patch notes. So critical damage 7,191. No, I don't want you right now. You're a good boy, but go. So 7,160. Now, I don't know. I don't know where this 7,160 damage on a critical antithesis is coming from. Let's do 7,160 plus 2,117. So that's 9,277. Now, some people were saying that it's 168% plus your base. Well, even if that was the case, right? 5208 plus 3089. That would be 8,297. I don't know what the fuck my damage is supposed to be. And God forbid that you go to hit a dummy, and because if I hit the basic dummy, I hit the thing for like 20,000. Are you safe on a cargo ship but you just got on and there's so many Nuians? You're safe if you have a captain's protection on. You're safe if you have a seat. If you don't have a seat, you're safe if you're at the top of the ladder. If you're not at the top of the ladder, you're not on a seat, and you don't have a captain's protection on, you can be pulled off. So, word to the wise. Energize. But yeah, I have absolutely no idea how to I have no idea how to figure out how much damage I'm supposed to be doing. Like, my Discord's like, well, it's 150% plus your base damage. But I've never been hit that hard, ever. And I know people that have ridiculous amounts of crit damage. I've never been hit that hard. Even when I reported it back in, like, February, and I was working with Trion to work out the math, I wasn't getting hit. I wasn't getting hit for that hard. Yeah, but Warhead, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. My damage is above. My damage is above 200, or is above 268% by a significant amount. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to bring a second character on. I'm gonna have to do controlled testing again, because I did it once, and I can tell you it wasn't plus 150. I can tell you it wasn't plus 150%. I can outright tell you that. It's gonna be more of a pain in the ass. It's gonna be more of a pain in the ass with the fact that Jay is just getting so much percentage-based damage reduction. It's just going to be a giant pain in my ass to try to do any of my own testing. But I'll try to figure it out. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? One other thing, and I didn't do. I gotta get that. Yeah, it could be because I'm level 34 and they're level 52 that I'm able to do that much more damage to him. That really wouldn't make a lot of sense. I shouldn't get more crit chance versus mobs, but it is what it is. And what it is a pain in the ass to try to do research. And the truth of the matter is the guy that was a lot better at doing this shit, a lot of them, they're just not here anymore. You do a lot of bonus damage against lower level mobs, so that makes sense too. That doesn't really make sense. I mean, if you think about it, I shouldn't be doing extra damage against lower mobs just for the sake of doing extra damage. But I mean, I'll go jump into Serpentis or something and pick a fight with those mobs. You know, nothing about this shit makes sense at all. Let me finish this crap up. Oh, and then I want to tell you guys the big fuck up. In 33 seconds, I want to check something else. Not that it's a huge deal, but I do want to check it. All right, 66.6. Well, that's a perfect fucking crit rate for Jay. That's absolutely perfect. So I got to get crit heal rate plus 70%. So let's get Zeal going. 96, 141.9%. I thought it was impossible to go over 100 anymore. I thought they hard capped at 100. So that's another thing that didn't go through, I guess. Crit rates are capped at 100 unless you have the library earring, and then you're all good. But the big one, guys, the really big one. I think the number can go over 100. That way, if you have crit rate reduction effects, it doesn't actually lower it below 100. Well, yeah, but the thing is, that's not what it said. Because it said it's a hard cap at 100, which was supposed to make resilience If only these people would communicate. But the big one, the big bait and switch, guys, is this. The two unicorns, if you'll notice, their base move speed is back down to 10 meters per second. That's a load of horseshit. That is straight black letter law, illegal in the United States. I have sent a tweet to them, and that's really my only notification. I sent a tweet to their parent company and to them. I'm going to let you know right now that I will be pursuing the appropriate action. That is gross. I will be pursuing the appropriate action about false advertising. Because when they did it with the when they did it with the Storm Wraith, they got rid of that right away. They had it down in 3 hours. Now I don't care what there's these people, these just trolls on the server that I had mine for 3 hours, or I had mine for like 2 weeks. No, you didn't. You had it for 3 hours. I just got done streaming, and I had just gotten done streaming with the Kieran. It was the big push. It's like the biggest ticket, the biggest scandal I've ever had to deal with Trion. Don't tell me that it lasted that long, because I have screenshots. I have screenshots that prove no, you didn't. Like, you didn't give me my loyalty back, and you didn't let me keep the mount. So on PTS, there's a version of some mounts they never fixed. Yeah, man. Here's the worst part about this game, and it's just ridiculous. They have, and you know what, guys? Arid will tell you, if you guys think I'm bullshitting on this point, Arid will tell you, when we were in the content creator program and we needed stuff on the PTS, on the PTS, we would say, hey, Muzzy, we need 10 of these, item number, 10 of these, item number. And sometimes Muzzy would grant us the item number that we would look up on Archeage Codex, and we would get a completely non-related item, and we'd be like, I needed cannons. And you'd get like, I don't need fucking piece of armor or something. And we'd get a piece of armor, and then it was, oh, well, the item IDs aren't the same. These guys don't even know. Yeah, ask for cannons, get cows. Yeah, probably something not too far off from that. The problem is that they didn't just normalize the speed for the mounts. They created brand new item IDs for them. There are numerous people who have stories where they asked for reimbursement of something and they got the item, but they got the wrong one. They got the Korean version. Like, somebody asks for a reimbursement of a costume and they give you the costume, but they give you the one with the stats on it. And you're like, hey, I can't have this on North America. You need to give me the other one. And customer service doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. And then like 3 weeks later, the person gets threatened with a ban for using an illegal item. And you're like, how are you gonna ban me for using an illegal item? And you're just like, this is unreal. This is unreal. But now, in all honesty, I'm waiting to see if Gamigo responds to me. I'm waiting to see if Massively picks up the story. How are you gonna get away from bait and switch? You sold one item, and then once you sold it, you were like, ah, just kidding, you can't have those. Just kidding, guys. You can't keep the 11.5 meter per second ones. I just want to know what their answer is. I really do. Plus, you know, kind of sucks. Sun Gold Luna Gems are out of the honor shop now. Had I known that, I would have bought the 2 that I needed. That kind of pissed me off. Mount speed was obviously going to get fixed. No, man, not obviously, because and here's the problem. Mount normalization was a Trion thing. It was never an XL thing. It was a Trion thing. When Trion lost the contract, and then they came out with this mount, because here's the thing. Here's the big problem with it. Where is it? Where are you? How can you turn around? I can't even look this one up now. I swear to God. How can you turn around and say all mounts are gonna be normalized except this mount? And then people will say, well, that mount's not obtained via the cash shop. Neither is the Thunder Dash. Neither is the Prestige mount. So lots of things. Anyways, guys, give me 1 second. I want to jump up real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm sitting here like, why is it so damn hot in here? I'd left the fireplace on. Got a little bit of a cold wave here in Southern Illinois. But yeah, let me finish up. All these ridiculous things, and then jump into some more stuff. How much money does one make from cargo runs? Spent 26 gold on cargo. I I actually don't remember how much charcoal you get for the cargo, but I mean, you're certainly not going to lose money. What the hell is going on here? You won't lose money doing cargo runs. Cargo is mainly just more of a pain in the ass. To be honest. It's 20. There you go. So, whatever, 2.5 gold a pop. Okay, I guess I'm stuck with you tonight because you don't want to take no for an answer. Yeah, you get charcoal for it. You don't get gold. You get charcoal. Come here, little guys. I do like the change with prayer. It's kind of nice once you get stacked up with Holy Bolt. The problem is with Holy Bolt being a 20-meter range, a little bit of a pain in the ass. All right, you're too hot. Go play. Go play with the other kittens. I keep 4 kittens around the house for you guys to play with each other. And once you get 5 stacks of prayer, it's not too bad. Because that buff lasts for 23 seconds. Why they couldn't have just made it 30, I don't know. But yeah, getting that fat damage buff is kind of nice. Healers really needed the Flame Holy Bolt. We were having the discussion on Monday about Flame Holy Bolt. I'll tell you right now why Flame Holy Bolt is going to be necessary. This 20-meter shit has got to go. This 20-meter shit's just no. God damn it! Go away. Cat won't sit with me any other time of day. I actually want him to sit with me while I'm reading and stuff. Nope. Go shoot. Get. Yeah, called Onyx Archeum now. It was supposed to be called, I don't know why they can't just pick names for shit. Like, they were gonna name it Black Archeum, and then it, I don't know why. It's like the people at fucking the Trion team, or the Archeage team, they're the ones who name this shit, and yeah, guys, let's not just call it Black Archeum, what it is. Let's not just call it Black Stone, what it is. Let's try to come up with some clever fucking name for it. At the same time, let's not get the patch notes right. Let's not get the tooltips right. But let's name it some completely ridiculous ass name, right? You know? Because that's what we need. Let's not tell them that we're gonna nerf their new mounts. You know, which would probably, spark some outrage, and I wonder why, right? Yeah, the songs are like barding now is way different. They made tons of changes to barding. They fix, like, I don't know why they feel it necessary to screw over healers constantly. It's like they get some sick twisted pleasure out of making healers miserable. They made healing him more effective a little bit. Normally I would say let's look at the patch notes, but given that the patch notes aren't right, or the tooltips aren't right, I have no way to confirm or deny. Because that's a brilliant, like, I don't understand, guys. Can someone even remotely explain this to me? Like, how do you press launch on the build. And then, oh wait, hold on. Let me, guys, can I call it? Can you guys be my witnesses? Can you be my witnesses? The build that was on the PTS wasn't the actual build that we put on the servers. And it'll be Khrolan that says it. As someone who hasn't played in months, is it possible to catch up to a whale? Yeah. Hiram gear, if you check out my channel, Archeage 101 on YouTube, and you look up Hiram gear, I have an entire video on that. You can catch up pretty quickly. I'll show you my gear as soon as I'm done killing this shit, because I'm done with all my other dailies. I'm hoping somebody's going to be running dungeon, or the new dungeon tonight. My tank has got a computer problem. My DPS, she only comes on a couple of days a week because she has a pretty long commute at her job. And some days she gets on and she's just like, nope, fish. Well, my fucking tank is going to need like 10 hours to download his patch. Sometimes I wish he wasn't all the way on the East Coast. I would zip over there and fix his shit for him. Crimson Rift. Sure. Let's go do Crimson Rift. Yeah, you can catch up and be competitive pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know how bad. I'm going to load a character in the background. I'm trying to make a gem tonight. Make my last gem for my weapon. And have a heart attack when it costs probably 87,000 gold. Probably cost, you know, probably cost $1 bazillion. But I'm gonna see if I can get this last gem made today, just because it's been bothering me. Put myself back down now in the. There, yeah. Put myself in the lower corner. It's just not where I wanted to go. But that's cool too. Oh, and here comes the lag. The lag is real. I just want to say this. I don't know what is going on with the servers, but I used to get way more frames per second than what I'm getting now. 37. I used to keep my frames throttled to 120. All right. And on that note, guys, I've been doing a lot of research and talking to a lot of hardware specialists. I used to recommend that people cap their frames per second at 90. I actually found out from hardware guys, you should cap your frames per second at the refresh rate of your monitor. Cause, you know, yeah, my whole stream, sick. That's what happens when I have to load, a second client of Archeage. It is the only game that I play that completely locks up my whole damn system for like 7 to 15 seconds. There is no reason I should get I can be typing on Google Docs and I have to load an Archeage client and it locks me up. It doesn't matter if I load 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Just loading an Archeage client lags out my system. It's ridiculous. Like if you notice, I'm getting 23 frames per second. Actually, what I want to do is I want to uh-oh. Can I bring up? I can't even bring up my external frames per second counter for this game. It just doesn't work. It just won't load it. Oh, you know what I might have to do? Let me throw it over there. It is there. Yeah, I'm getting, hold on, oh, I'm not needed. I'm getting 34 frames per second. Yeah, it doesn't, Linus Gaming, I did check that, and what I did, because I thought about that before. I actually unless they're sending it through the same connection port as the game, which is possible. When I'm doing testing, I actually throw up my firewall and I lock every IP address. I don't allow any data to leave my computer. I only unlock the one IP address for Archeage, because I thought that I did think that, like, my.com got caught doing a couple of years ago. My.com was sending information from your computer to a random IP address that's not even owned by them. So that was not cool. But I did check that. I checked that piece. Just on the off chance. Let me throw this up real quick. Make sure I'm not. Sometimes while I'm streaming, people will send me stuff. Like this one. I'll share this one. Thanks for your videos. You help a lot. Good job. You're welcome. That's really why I do it. I don't do it for the money. I do it for the I legit do it for the helping people. I get yelled at a lot. A lot of people get mad at me. They say to me, they're like, well, you're giving away everything. Well, yeah, I'm giving away everything. See, now here's what I don't get. When I'm on the loading screen, you guys are seeing Jay's screen. I'm on a background screen. I'm getting 120 frames per second on a different screen. So I don't know what it is. I do not know what that is about. But now I'm only getting 21. So I'm only getting, I don't know, man. I'm getting 20. I was getting 120 in the character select screen. I'm only getting 26 coming into game. But yes, I'm on Kadum. What's up? Hi. I like people. People are cool. I like when people stop by. I don't know why we needed to I don't know why we needed people to do the colored anything. I don't know why we needed that at all. Can I help you? What's my opinion to combine Battle Rage and Sorcery? I don't ever recommend combining 2 of the 5 main trees. So if you're Battle Rage, you're Battle Rage. If you're Sorcery, you're Sorcery. Battle Rage and Sorcery don't really complement each other. There's a couple of weird builds where you can do, for example, why is my brain? Oh, I need to switch over to do. You can do like Tiger Strike with Frigid Tracks, and there's some gimmicky things you can do, but I don't really recommend blending. Now, the only exception to the no blending rule is Outrider. And I say that because Outrider has a couple of gimmicks. Oh, well, it used to. I haven't played Outrider in like 3 years now. But Outrider used to be like, there were some, let me actually see if any of the combos are still there. Yeah, like Whirlwind Slash trips slowed targets, deals extra damage to bleeding targets. So there's a couple of bits and pieces with archery combined into Battle Rage, but no, I wouldn't really recommend. Wouldn't recommend that. Where do you collect your cargo? You get it in 20 hours in the mail. you always get your goodies in the mail. Yeah, Outrider is a class that I played at launch, because there was nothing like stealing nothing in the world like stealing a cargo ship from 4 people, because you just had so much CC on Outrider, and people are like, "You got CC on Outrider?" Yeah, I got CC on Outrider, got lots of him. Hold on. I am working many issues. I get a lot of PMs and stuff, so I try to answer those as well. Silly people and their silly antics. Been a while since I moderated anything. I don't like moderating. I don't like moderating because I don't believe in censoring people. Like, if you look at my ban list for my Twitch, if you come in, you can have a dissenting opinion from me, and that's not a problem. I don't care if you have a dissenting opinion, and I don't really personally care if you have a problem with me. You can have a problem with me. Now, if you start insulting my heritage, my parentage, you know, my background, those are gonna get you banned. And if your insults aren't like above the line, those are just going to get you banned, because I don't want to deal with a mindless idiot. You want to come in and, you know, have a problem with me. Like, people are like, I got a problem with you because you kill alts. Yeah, great. Have a problem with me because I kill alts. I will tell you why I do it. You don't realize that bringing your 19 alts to these raids is actually hurting you more than it's helping you. People don't want to see that. People get tunnel vision on. And that's why when I tell them, I'm like, okay, dude, that's why I'm in this game. I'm running no alts right now. But if I wanted to, I could run 14 patron accounts and just run you out of business. But people aren't getting it. Like, you have all these alts, and if you're making money doing whatever you're doing, then every other person there with alts is making money the exact same way you're making money. So I don't get why I don't get why that's such a hard concept for people to grasp. But they don't want to grasp it. Um, doing a little research here on the other screen. If you guys got any questions, let me know. Once I get done with CR, I'm actually going to try to get crazy. I'm going to get spicy. I'm going to see if I can go solo the library. Just because, you know, I want to see if I can do it. But so you don't want to delurk? Well, luckily you don't have to delurk. You don't feel good. So you're okay. Well, what else is new, guys? Oh, wow. Lots of blood and bone shards. Man, if you have bone shards, you need to go back to the dentist. You should not have any bone shards in your mouth. At all. None. Not in the slightest. Blood, yes. I nearly bled to death when I was 18 years old. After a dental procedure, but you should not have any bone shards in your mouth. That is not good. That is not good at all. Yeah, but I got people that are pinging me. People that are pinging me stuff, and that's what I do. I will always take care of what's going on. Star Trek anniversary, Star Trek Online anniversary starts next week. Man, you see this? Do you see this? This is a lot. Tooth cracked into shards, and I had to use a little something. Yeah, man, I am familiar with that procedure. I am familiar with a lot of dental procedures. Not fun. Not fun in the slightest. But yeah. Not fun in the slightest. Technically, taking out a tooth is supposed to be really, really simple. Taking out a tooth should be no more than punching it with the splitter. It should break into 4 equal pieces, and then they just pull it out. But apparently you did not get that that lucky. Wow, man, this lag is awful. I'm getting 13 frames per second. Because I have 2 clients up. That's just ridiculous. I want to get this finished so I can get the other, so I can get this done. Went very smoothly last time. Yeah. 24 frames per second with 2 clients. I actually have a second. I have a second client open right now. I want to get that gem made and then go on about my life. I want to try to get into the library to show you guys that. It's not that hard. And I'm thinking I can solo it after getting on there with Jay. Man, Jay's gear is absolutely amazing compared to Quartermaster's on the test server. If life was D&D, this time would be the natural 1. And then hold on, I've been asked an official question. So I need to answer that. Then I need to beat the cat. So let me get out of here. Stealth. Come on, cat. Not really in the mood. Splitting headache and can't even think straight right now? Yeah. Uno momento. Hmm. Let's see. Get this other character here. Working around a cat. You know, you're a bit of a pain. You hurt my feelings. You only come along now because I'm streaming. Oh yeah, did you guys see that earlier? I don't know if you guys were playing on Kadem. Guy got 5,000 5,000 5,550 minutes today. Former pirate, I guess, that, or I don't know how somebody has that much infamy, but yeah, had that much infamy. That was a bad day. That was a real bad day. All right. Oh, son of a bitch. What I'm gonna need is 20 and then 23. Get out of here. Get out of here. Whoa, what? Why are these so damn expensive? People in their goddamn price gouging. Don't even care. Let's just get it done. Just want it done. Where the fuck did I put all my superior learnerite? There it is. You can't join the arenas because, yeah, I don't think the arena is online at all. You know, it's always kind of funny when you find people, um, when people want to try to play the bullshit, it's not me, like, it's not my fault game. Don't try to play the it's not my fault game with me, because I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if it's your fault or not. If you own it, you own it. It's like, if you want to be the guy that gets in my way, that, you know, is getting in my way of getting my answer, that's cool. No problem. Get in my way. But then I'm going to hold you accountable. So if you don't want to be held accountable, get the shit out of my way. And I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be rude. but you only get to make so many, excuses. I don't know what to tell this guy. I'm happy. Bonus. Why does it say bonus? It should say new. I don't want to, but get this done. Do I not have labor pots? How the shit do I not have labor pots? Do I not have anything? Nothing? Guys, am I just missing labor pots? Oh, gift coins. I don't have to waste, what do I need? 200? Where can I find Sunglow? Those are in the library dungeon. So that's where you get those. Oh, 5 Serp and 5 Dahuda and 8 dropped. Oh, that's cool. Then that means my my group will be able to farm them pretty easily then. Once oh, they can drop on greater dungeons as well? Damn right then. Let's go get them. Let's go get ourselves one. I mean, we gonna go get some. I don't even want to know how much this is going to cost me. Okay, quartermaster. Jay has got it. Don't need you. All right. For fuck's sake. Oh. Devotion, right? Guys, this is going to hurt. Oh my god. Look at that. 1100. 1100. Oh. Gross. So gross. 1653. Where does that put me on this server? Puts me at number 17. Now the other question is, equipped gear, this server. Why am I at 11,808? I don't think, yeah, 11,808 didn't do it. Oh. Katum. Oh man, no. Doesn't get me. Doesn't get me back up there. Okay. I need full Hiram. Why the shit would I want full Hiram? I mean, I don't want full Hiram gear. And so people ask me all the time, like, why don't I want to go full Hiram? Because my gear is better. My gear for a healer is flat better. Now, I was thinking about getting a couple of pieces of dungeon gear so that I could upgrade it. But it's not. Yes, Master Doom. My gear is better for a healer. point blank. Nobody that's running Hiram gear has my survivability and my healing power. I've talked to pretty much every other healer worth a shit, and they can't match my stats. Like, you want to give up as much survivability as I have? Fine. You can give up as much survivability as I have, but then you're giving up the healing power that I have as well. Why would I want to take a downgrade in my resilience? I have 7,500 resilience, and I'm not in Hiram gear. That's why I tell people all the time, I don't want to take the pay cut. Resilience sucks now in this patch. It doesn't take you below 150% crit damage, so I need to test it. But I think I'm actually going to be able to give up 2 resilience gems, to be completely honest. I think I'm going to be able to drop, if I upgrade all my boot resilience gems, if I upgrade all these 480s, I think I would be able to drop in 2, if not 3, specific damage reduction gems. But yeah, need to find that hard cap for the 150% crit reduction. Well, the problem, yeah, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to find the ultimate hard cap. You're gonna have to find somebody that has. We're gonna have to find somebody that has 300%. I'm gonna be crit damage. We have to find somebody that has 300% crit damage, and then we need to know what the ultimate hard cap on resilience is to knock that person down to 150. And once we know that, then you just don't get any more resilience above and beyond that. Let's go. Let's go see if we can get a gem. Let's see if we can get a gem. Dungeon of choice. Headers. Let's go to headers. And then we'll go up to the library. Preferences. I don't know. Light tanks with magic reduction will become more OP if we can swap resilience for magic damage reduction. Yeah. Yeah, you will. The other thing that people got to realize is, I want people to realize, I have 6,100 toughness. That number is gonna go up as we look it up here. That number is gonna go up with another 21 levels of ancestral skills. My resilience is going to go up as well. So I definitely am gonna have, I'm gonna have some, at least one. At least one. I can't imagine needing more than 7,500 resilience. What I do need is yeah, I really need to, you know, get hero again. Because could you imagine, could you imagine 11,000 toughness? I don't think 11,000 would do much more than what mine is doing. Oh, set just in case. But I don't think 11,000 would do much more. But it would be interesting to see where I'm at with that. The fuck is this? Okay. Don't like that at all. Do not like that at all. Yep, opt out. Touching stuff. I'm touching stuff in Reddit. Why does it say the title say lies? Yeah, there you go, man. Yeah, the devs fucked up again. I'll show you guys just a couple of them. The Lunaris and the Celestar. The base move speed is now 10 meters per second again. It's not 11.5, which it had been. There are a ton. There's not just a lot. There's like pretty much every goddamn thing that they touched this patch. They fucked up. All the tooltips are wrong. Zeal doesn't do critical damage or critical healing. Deadly Refrain doesn't do critical rate. It does critical damage, critical healing. So they have it all wrong. Yeah, man, here's the problem with the Eldelf Drake. I would not be surprised if you find that gets normalized as well, because they're going to be hard pressed now. They're going to get sued. I'm going to guarantee you that they're going to get sued. Someone's going to sue them again. Yeah, you can't sell mounts for 3 weeks and then just turn around and be like, oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Oh. That's hurting my feelings. The only problem with the new build is that it doesn't work in dungeons. You don't get the Holy Bolt bonus in dungeons. It's my face. Dude, come on, that's my face. Dude, leave my face alone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me that buff. You don't get to keep that buff. I don't know why you can steal that buff. That's so ridiculous. But no, Zeal no longer has crit damage. Zeal is crit rate. So it really just screws with a lot of builds. Absolutely just screws with a lot of builds. Throw those in right now. Now, Songcraft in and of itself, I don't know why they did what they did to Songcraft, because Songcraft in and of itself now, like there's no real reason to bard. Honestly, barding. Oh, I'll kill these guys for my total. Barding is something you give to like a couple of low levels now to just play buff songs. Now the defense song got a buff. The defense song got increased a little bit. And songs themselves got buffed in that they cycle. They last for 30 seconds and they cycle every 2.8 seconds instead of every like 4.1, which means you're getting the bigger ticks faster. But I just don't know. I just don't know if it's enough. I mean, obviously Cleric died a long time ago. Sweet Tart wouldn't let it die. She was that one person keeping Disco alive. But Cleric hasn't been viable for a long time. Because Ode to Recovery didn't stack off of healing power, didn't grant you healing power, didn't grant radial healing received. So there's really not been a reason to, like, Ode to Recovery is just a filler now. You didn't let clerics die. You refused to give up on clerics. Earth Grip can remove instruments for 6 seconds. 3 seconds. Oh, Earth Grip. Is it Earth Grip or Purge? No, because Dissonance doesn't. Yeah, but now you're talking that you need a 2-hit combo. You need a 2-hit combo to negate songs. Purge prevents you from taking negative effects from Songcraft for 10 seconds. So much crap that I don't want. I'd like to call bullshit on the field. I will risk the timeout to challenge the ruling on the field. Come on, Hidir. Fear into Earth is a common... combos are irrelevant with bards, to be honest. Bards are... You're not pulling off Fear into Earth Grip in mass combat. And that's really the only time I'm concerned about if we have a bard or not. I'm concerned if we have a bard during mass combat. Small groups or one-on-one, it's, you know... small groups and, you know, one-on-ones, that's all about who's better geared. After years and years and years of playing this game, it always boils down to who's better geared. Like, Kia and I go out to fight. If you don't outgear us, if you don't have way better gear than Kia and I have, and you don't have just so many people, then Kia and I aren't worried. Because if you go after Kia, I'm just going to keep him healed. If you come after me, he's just going to peel and kill you. I mean, you're talking about 2 tanky-ass people that can still put out a fair amount of damage. It's just the game is very gear carried, very, very gear carried. I am happy about mend. Healers mend is gonna work now. If you heal 4 or more raid members, then you get your mend as well. That's kind of nice, you know. Kind of nice to get your own top off again. So I mean, obviously, I don't know why Holy Bolt... Like, I don't get why Holy Bolt has to have the exception on it of... Oh, yeah, you can, have this good shit, right? You can have this new damage, but not in dungeons. Like, what? What sense does that make? What sense does that my new jam doesn't affect dungeons? I don't get it. We'll look at some other stuff here in a minute. I just want to see if I can pick up. Not that I doubt these guys that share information here. I just want to see. Yeah, no gem for me. No love for me. But that doesn't mean it's not there. It just means first run didn't get one. Was figuring out builds the other day, and I figured out that if you have the right setup, you can spend about I don't know, 21 seconds 21 seconds at 100% damage reduction. What am I looking for? I am looking for a Sunglow Luna gem. I'll be farming for 2 of those. I mean, that's not going to take me long. If I had known they were coming out of the honor shop, like, you know, if we had had patch notes at a reasonable time, then I would have prepped better for that. By the way, Abyssal Enhancers rank 4 are 7,000 a pop. So if you're trying to level up an item, that's going to make your life real easy. Yes, there are ancestrals for Holy Bolt, Behind Enemy Lines, God's Whip, a Blade Fall, and Endless Arrows. But those are 5.2. I was thinking that they were going to just roll them all into one. But they didn't. This is just creepy as shit. I don't need that in my life. So I was like, where the shit did all my gold go? I just remembered I put an 1100 gold gem in. Jesus. That's just sick though. If I had the ability to change any piece of my gear, I would change out the healing power on my costume. I would change out the healing power in my costume for healing. I don't need 47 more. I don't need 47 more healing power. I do need more healing percentage. So let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Puppy power. We're gonna try, man. We are gonna try. Yeah, I got a Moon Shadow Glider. Is mining still a viable strat to get gold? Yes, it is. It is a viable strat. A lot of people need iron. And now that Luna Gems require sturdy ingots instead of just charcoal. Is the new library gear any good? No, I just did a video on this. It should be the most recent video when you go there. The library gear, and I'll show you. The library gear in and of itself ranks in below T2 Hiram. They always need sturdy. No, they didn't always need sturdy. They needed charcoal up until today. The first one didn't need sturdy. It needed charcoal and Anya ingots. Now it needs sturdy. It's not useless. The 3-piece set bonus, the 5-piece set bonus, and it gets tweaked again. It gets tweaked again in 5.3. Apparently there's a 5.3 build that's done some tweaking and added a an archer set. Okay. Let's just see. No, the leather set, I think they're doing a... No, we don't have the leather set. We have 3 pieces. There is another set in 5.3 that the agility set is in the game. All right, let's see. Leather, cloth, plate, cloth, strength, stamina. Strength, stamina. There's agility. There's 1 piece. It's the same set. Where did I pull that up? You pull it up down here in item encyclopedia. Click on that, and then you click on the dungeon only button. And you can just see what dungeon pieces there are. I had it on all so that we could see where it was against the Hiram pieces. Alright, let's see. What are we sitting at? 1564? Oh, you know what else we can do? Do this. Let's just go big money. Let's go big money, no whammies. Healing power. Alright. Oh, you know what? Let's just get crazy. Right. Right now, leather has 3 archer parts. They fix it in a patch where they make it so that there's a leather set and a melee set. Ouch. That hurt. Didn't like that at all. Yep, they nerfed Monstrous Desire's mana regen. You knew that was coming, though. I mean, you absolutely knew that was coming. If everybody has a Monstrous Desire for mana regen, you knew that was coming. That hurt. That was, that was 79, 79, 79. That was a lot. I don't have that kind of survivability. I don't think I got anything else. I mean, I could get another 5% damage down if I needed it. I don't 5% ain't gonna do it. Let's see. See if we can avoid screwing that up. Plus, I died, so I have more hit points. Yeah, I can't get that. I cannot get hit with that at all. That's not gonna work. That's 7, 7, 7, 7, 9. I know that's 7, 7, 7. Yeah, that's I can't hit that. There's just no way. I mean, I'm at 16,261. Yeah, and that's the problem. Since this is not in the regular library, I can't use an index, so I'm gonna be there forever. I really don't particularly care. I can do this with... Yeah, most likely. Fine, fuck it. Most likely. I mean, the normal win will do that to me as well. The normal win, if I don't get a move on, will one-shot me. Which sucks, but... it is what it is. What else you want to know, guys? What else is up? I still cannot believe they did the thing with the mounts. That's dirty. You know what I did want to check? Well, I got nothing else going on. I wanted to check the outer part of Mist Song. I want to see if the outer part of Mist Song counts as dungeons. I'm full potted anyway. Can I explain how resilience works now? No, I can't. And here's why. We did some math on my server today. And these guys brought up, I mean, a really good point. With the way things are detailed, with the way things are detailed out, a single basic T1 gem would reduce critical damage by 14,000%. So we have no idea. Like, we honestly have no idea. Oh shit, I didn't bring it with me. Yeah, but we honestly have no idea. In the past, the only stat we haven't been able to, the only stat we have not been able to figure out after all these years is resilience. We've been able to get a pretty good guesstimate on toughness. We have a pretty good we have a pretty good workup of where the toughness benchmarks are. Like, at this much toughness, you're getting this much damage reduction. Obviously, without information from the developers themselves, we're never gonna know. But we have a pretty good guess. How do you make it so that your cape shows? You come in here to the character sheet, you click on this little cogwheel up here, and then you click show weapons gliders over costumes. You would make cloak number 1. You would make cloak number 1 instead of weapons. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Maybe. Possibly. There we go. It worked. So we're at like 85s and 9s. 85 or 9s. 3s, 9s, yeah. So like most things, the dungeon. Oh, they did fix it. Dimensional Destroyer does now trigger. I hadn't noticed if it was triggering before the patch. But yeah, Dimensional Destroyer is triggering. The problem is that since I'm a healer, nothing works right for me. So I don't really get the benefit of Dimensional Destroyer. Allegedly. I'm gonna test it in a minute on the next red guy. So 9,000 is the number to beat. $9,000 on the next red dude. See, I don't think offensive healing has ever worked right. I don't think... I never have believed that the numbers are accurate. But how can I dispute it, right? Don't get pushed out. Yeah, that happens to us a lot. We're clearing this. You know, when you're trying to do this crap, you really do miss your friends. Because these die a whole lot faster. Doctor Crimson Watchman outside. Okay, well. What are you at? So you're at 9s too. We need a new healer skill set. Yeah, we do. We need abilities in Vitalism that scale off of our... We need damage abilities that scale off of our healing power, that don't do any healing, is what we really need. Like, I would be okay with losing Resurgence or Renewal. Give me just one... Give me one big stick offensive ability, please. Now, a lot of people ask me, they're like, why don't I run the normal Antithesis for a big hit? Well, the problem is that Quake Antithesis is just too damn good. Okay, I'll club a baby seal. Come on. Master Doom, that's just because all the DPS are a bunch of fucking crybabies, because when you gave us Holy Bolt, I don't know how to step a healer. I don't know, maybe not get within 15 meters of him. I don't fucking know. Then I can't fight him as a melee. I don't know what to tell you, man. CC? I'm sorry that you don't know how to do your job. I'm sorry that you got, like I showed you guys the video once, I'm sorry that you've got stupid, I'm sorry that you got stupid mages that are hitting me with mana stars that are giving me life. Nah, man. Honestly, it has to do with shitty players. It has to do with shitty players who don't know how to neutralize a target. Yeah, absolutely. Holy Bolt was broken in balanced arenas when it first came out. But let me ask you this. How is Deep Freeze to Meteor not broken? People just don't like having to fight something that can heal itself. People are like, it's not fair, it can heal itself. I'm sorry. But then what's the big thing you hear all the time now? There's no damn healers. Well, of course there's no healers. You treat healers like shit. Okay, so let me look at the combat log real quick. 89, 89, 89, 89, crit 75, crit 9. So we're trying to get above 90, 45. 90, 45. Holy Bolt looked to be about the biggest. 90, 45. 45. We want bigger than a 90, 45 on a Holy Bolt. Let me take down. We're looking for bigger than a 90, 45 on a Holy Bolt. Yeah, fall damage with the bubble. And then people get mad at me. I run out there and as a blood thrall, and I fight him in the first match, and they don't know what to do with it, because in the first match they try that bubble shit, and I behind enemy lines back to the ground, and they're like, shit, panic. I beat them, and then the next match I stand inside my drop-in, and they stand out there, and I'm like, what? They're like, come out and fight me. No. Why would I? I have a 1-0 lead in the match. Why would I come out and fight you? Because you've switched up your build to deal with the fact that I'm a healer. Fuck you. I'm standing right here. Why? Because then I never have to deal with Archeage's shitty camera angle nonsense. I can just behind enemy lines off the wall. Bloop, bloop, what's up? It's not fair. So hold on. Let me get this straight. You think it's cool that there's not a roof on the arena that stops you from taking fall damage, because Bubble Trap is not meant to be this unsoakable damage type. You think that's not fair. Or you think that's fair, but the fact that I can hide in here and you can't do it, that you're gonna bitch about that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so Dimensional Destroyer does look like it's working. I'm not getting above 8,400. Yeah, a plate paladin only works in balanced, because in the real world, in unbalanced arenas, then a mage is just going to be like, yeah, right, you're funny. Now, I will say, in unbalanced arenas, I have zero problem admitting this, guys. No problem at all. If I had all the gold in the world, I would make a set of Hiram gear, because I would just straight pay to win it with the boxes. I would make a straight set of epic chess pieces. One of them would be filled with nothing but ranged damage reduction gems. One would be filled with melee damage reduction gems and one magic. And then I would just have all three on my bar. And whatever I saw crossing the arena at me, I would flat I would flat have a chest piece that to negate you. Because then I don't need resilience at that point. Then I just what's up? Because now that I know this is working, I'm not going to kill these all night. Because this is kind of boring. I am going to go run a greater Burncastle Armory. Yes, yes. You shush. Leave me alone. Excuse me. Excuse me. But let me load Archeage gear calculator right now. Let's bring this over. Let's do a display capture. Nope. Not that one. Not that one either. There we go. So a chess piece. What would you say? If you were gonna do all damage reduction, probably split it with leather. Let's just get crazy a little bit. Let's do epic. Let's not even get crazy with the. Let's just do 18. Let's not even get 20s, right? Just do 18s. Apply. And then for the green, right? No, which are the damage reductions? Stone skin. Yeah, stone skin. We'll do stone skins. Really only 0.8? Still gonna be enough though. Just do go. And then the selected effects, stamina, 247, and then we did melee, so we'll do 3.6, and we'll do resilience 749. Hey, did it? Yes, it did. So just with the one piece, right? Just with the one piece, you're adding 9.2%. You're adding 9.2% damage reduction. So 9.2 on top of 38.1. So you're talking, you know, a stupid ridiculous amount. Damage reduction. -4. So we'd have to take off 4. So 34 plus 9, 43. 43% reduction off the top? Yeah, I think you're okay. I think you're okay. Like I said, I added it up. If you had all the gold in the world, you can get to 71% damage reduction versus one armor type. Flat, all the time. And then if you do certain things with your build, you can sit at 100%. Oh yeah, plus, well no, I did factor in the Lunafrost because I just added on what I would have, and I already have 3 on the Lunafrost. You've done library. Why are you doing library and Missung now if you're not getting reticles? What's the point? What'd you get? What was the drop, sweetheart? What was the goodness? Why would I want to do library and Missung now? Feeding mats, maybe, but I would just rather do I would just rather do the new library dungeon for the pieces. Have I seen the new wave meteor? Nope. I haven't done any skill testing. I literally got up this morning, dealt with some stuff, talked to some people, worked on the hard copy of the guide, and then went and got Tamir from the airport. So I will be doing bits and pieces with that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna do a quick and dirty video tomorrow, kind of slamming Gamigo. What the hell, guys? Get the fuck up off me. I don't owe you 20 bucks. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a quick and dirty video tomorrow, slamming slamming Gamigo for their behavior, their shitty patch notes, the shitty translation job, the bait and switch on the mount. So I'll be doing that tomorrow morning, and then I'm gonna be working on the guide. Can drop cloth tanks to 10% with everything? Man, that's a broad statement, and I doubt there's very many people on the server who's gonna drop me to 10%. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. But you know, I've had a lot of people say this person can drop you, and I fought the person in arena and I beat him. Like, there's a lot of people who do the cloth tank crap. But you can't one-shot me. I can guarantee you can't one-shot me. Nobody in the game can one-shot me. What's a one-shot? You get one ability. Go for it. When I first came back, people did that bullshit. You can get one-shotted. Really? What ability? Shadow Smite. Go for it. Nobody could do it. Nobody could one-shot me, even with Shadow Smite. Sure, a couple of people took me down to under 1,000. But you're talking to one-shot me. You're talking over 100,000 damage. Master Doom, you're dumb. Okay? I'm just gonna call you out. You're dumb. I don't have 27k hit points. Okay? I don't have 27k hit points. I have closer to 110,000 hit points. You don't understand. I negate over 50% of damage with nothing up. And you can't up until today. All right? This is what I keep trying to explain to people. 35, 28, 28. All right? That is flat damage. That is flat percentage reduction. Means you do 100,000, right? You do 100,000 times 0.34 minus 100,000. If you did 100,000, if you did 100,000 damage to me, 100,000 damage, my melee damage reduction would reduce that to 66,000. Then my toughness, okay? My toughness is more than 50% damage reduction. All right? So that's 66. All right? That's 66,000 times half. You're already down to 33,000. Okay? You're already down to 33,000. I'm at 29,000 health. If nothing else, right? If nothing else, you have to get a full death pen on me. All right? I don't need to know you, man. All I gotta say is that you've been a member, you've been coming to the show for a long time, but you talk that big shit. You don't have a single hit that can hit me for over 100,000. You don't. Nobody does. Nobody has a single hit that can hit me for 100,000. The only way somebody could even remotely do it is they'd have to be full death pen. They'd have to be full death pen. And even then, taking me down to 0 physical defense, doesn't get past my flat damage reduction percentage or my toughness. There's just no way. Nobody has ever one-shot. Nobody has ever one-shot me. Now, a lot of people have tried to wombo combo me, and I'm like, time out. Time out. One shot means one ability. That's all you get. Now, I don't give a fuck what you stack up. If you want to max stack up Songcraft, whatever you want to do, you get to drop one piece of damage on me. Because the first piece of damage has to kill me. That's what a one-shot is. Now, when somebody's like, well, I could drop Meteor on you. Yeah. Two Fireball. You said one shot. You get one damage. That's it. You get to hit me with one piece of damage, and it's got to take me from 100% to on my back. Because then as soon as you say 2 Fireball, I'm gonna say that's not gonna happen either. No. A one shot is one hit. Your rules? Okay, cool. You still can't do it then. Because I'm gonna already have Mirror's Light up, and I'm just gonna wait until I see you casting the Fireball. I'm just gonna spam Fervent, healing. You're not gonna burn through it. You don't have a chance. So, if you want to call a one-shot, first piece of damage, 100% to dead. If you want to start throwing in all these other bullshit statements, it just proves my point that you can't one-shot me. If I kill you in 3 to 5 skills that I threw together quickly, no. Rain Man, that is not a one-shot. That is a wombo. That is a wombo combo. But then you have to get into the whole, you can two-shot me then? No, you can't. Because you know what I'm gonna do? If you're gonna try to bring that bullshit to my yard, I'm frozen. I crashed. What is that? No, a wombo combo is not several people. A wombo combo is one person in a rapid succession. Dude, man, do not call people idiots on my show. Not cool. You can attack the statements. You cannot attack the people. I don't stand for that. But no, wombo is not several people. You guys can try to fit your definitions. A one shot, look at the words. One and shot. That's what a one shot is. It's one shot. A wombo combo is I walk up to you before you can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna call somebody stupid if they keep going down a road. If they keep going down a road and they won't turn around. If they won't, see, I got him to turn around. Now he knows he can't one-shot me. Now he's saying he can two-shot me, which now I'll turn around and say he can't even two-shot me. If he lost the confidence, if he lost the confidence that he can do a one-shot, now it's I can do it in 2. Okay. Well, now I pop Conversion Shield, and what the fuck do? You do nothing. You don't do anything. So now, Master Doom, I'll just say, you can go back to your argument. What server you on? You on Kadem? Come to Kadem. Come one-shot me. But you won't, because you can't. You can't one-shot me. Nobody can one-shot me. If you want to say you can one-combo me, I'm going to say, what am I going to do? Sit there with my thumb up my ass while you're hitting me with multiple abilities? Yeah, sure, Jay, I can kill you if you don't fight back. Hold on, let me take my gear off for you. I'll make it easy. I'll take my gear off. I mean, what the fuck kind of argument are we having at this point? I can kill you if you don't cast any spells. I can kill you if you don't use any abilities. Well, no shit. My 5-year-old can kill you if you don't use any abilities. I mean, what the fuck kind of... What argument did we get to? Like I said, one shot, one ability, 100% to 0. That's a one shot. And yes, there are games that you can one-shot people in. And I hate those games. I think those games are ridiculous. Will you hand out a reward if somebody does one-shot me? Yeah, sure. If somebody can, in one hit, take me from 100 to 0, yeah, I'll give them something. I got fucking stacks and stacks of gift cards here. I can give away one to that. I can kill you if you're AFK. Yeah, I know, right? Like, what I'd much rather do than have an argument with somebody about it, I just want somebody to shut up and do it. Like, and do it saucily, man. Do it where you know. Do it where you know your combat log literally says XYZ person hits Jalan for 27,151 damage. That way there's not even a discussion or a debate. Like, dude, my combat log says I hit you. 26k life, not full conversion. Dude, sorry. You're not gonna keep setting rules, and you're not gonna start knocking down my what? I'm gonna lose armor? You just said you could one-shot me. Then come and do it. Come do it, man. I don't even have 26,000 life. I have 27. So come do it, man. But don't sit here, don't come on here the show and be like, yeah, I can kill you. Wait, I can kill you if you don't use abilities. I mean, you get one shot, because that's the point. Is that the one shot prevents somebody from responding. Like the other comment of 3 to 5 skills looped together. Can you get 3 to 5 skills off looped together before I start healing? Because I mean, if you can, then that's a wombo. There's very few people that can wombo me. Like even today, it took 3 pirates to kill me. I mean, there's a lot of fucking damage. Being hit when you're getting hit by 3 10k plus mages, even though I'm claw, that's still a lot of fucking damage. Guy's fucking arc lightning hit me for like 18k, but even at 18k, it wasn't a one shot. Your bow can do 45 damage to you. Let me be afraid. I will say archers are hitting harder now. I don't like it. I nearly ran myself right out of the damn shield. Can I get this cast time all the time? Come on, give me a gem. No gem. God damn it. Apparently the drop rate on the greater dungeons is either non-existent or a lot lower. Archer getting nerfed after nerf. Yeah, archers got nerfed this patch a little bit. Archers got nerfed just a little bit. It's gonna feel like, you know, you're gonna notice it because it is a 2% endless arrows nerf. And it's 2% off your raw range damage. But you're going to make up for it in 5.2 when you get your new ancestral. Yeah, the slow is only 26%. And what was the other one? You can hit me with 2 skills if I stand still. No. If you want to have more than 1 skill, then you have to burn through my healing. Because I'm literally not going to stand still while somebody's killing me. The one shot is, there's nothing you can do about it. I hit you once, and I put you flat on your back. So, I'm fairly confident, Master Doom, that I can kill you as well. If you're AFK, and I push you out of a Nui. I'm pretty certain that I can, that's how it works. They take the claim as is. Okay, so you can't one-shot me and you can't kill me if I fight back. That's my claim. My counterclaim now is you can't kill me, that you can't kill a healer. That's my counterclaim. So come to Kadem and do it. I mean, if you're gonna set a ridiculous, I can kill you with like 2 abilities. Okay. Then my counter is that do it while I have conversion shield up and I have Oromantian. Oh, and if you're gonna make it 2 abilities, you have to do it while I have Oromantian, I have conversion shield up, I have absorbed life force, and I'm full booked. I mean, for God's sake, what are we doing here? Legendary superior stealthing shield. I mean, honestly, God, all healers, get yourselves a Mist-Song shield. Even if you hot swap it in, it's still a hella good shield. See if this will pop up. 8,300 to 8,600 health, to up to 10 people. Get yourselves. What? That doesn't take that off. That sucks. The hell's like? What the hell's the point of that 30-minute? Remember, guys, if anybody asks, with the plus up gems, once you plus up a gem to take it out, you got to break it out. I can get expansion scrolls, cash up, auction house. Yeah, cash up. Extraction Amblex don't work anymore. Yeah, and you don't want to try to play with Extraction Amblex anymore either. Somebody was pointing out on Reddit, and I haven't had a chance to see this, but when you extract an image, it resets the stat item back to basic. I don't understand. I really hope that's not the case. That'll kill the game. That will quite literally kill the game. Now people, see, nobody wants to ever fucking look into anything. Now they're confusing me and shit. I'm calling T2 gems T2 plus zeros. There are no T2 plus anythings. It's like, I don't understand people. You shouldn't be putting in more than 1 or 2 T2 gems anyway. Why are you paying the fee to slot gems just to take them out later? Like, you're better off saving the gold and just putting in T3 gems as you go. It takes a little bit longer, but it's like, why would I want to spend 50 cents to later spend $1? No, they're not. We think they forgot to put them in. We honest to God think that they just forgot to put them in. But that wouldn't be the first time. You know, that wouldn't be the first time that Khrolan's group of employees, because he is the boss, remember, guys. He is the Archeage producer. It wouldn't be the first time that they sent a patch to the live server with missing stuff, would it? Yeah, like 1,100 gold to put in 1 gem was ridiculous. I don't know how people I don't know how they make this statement that this new gemming system is going to help new players. I mean, I kind of understand it, and I worked it out in the video, that you're going to get like 90% of the stats, but like a 1.2% gem versus a 1.1% gem. There's really not a huge amount of difference there, to be honest. So you're losing 0.5% of cast time across a bunch of gems. No, you're pretty good. Hell of a lot better than 0.5 or whatever it is. But some of the stuff like the damage percentage gems, that's a big difference. By the time you're talking 7 gems, that's a pretty sizable. It's a pretty sizable difference. Yeah, Khrolan is in charge of the team. The team is a lot smaller than it used to be. And at the same, truthfully, they got rid of Quill, and Quill was the only translator worth the shit. Yeah, man, no gems. No gems. Let's do GHA real quick. See how quick I can burn through GHA. Not that I think that GHA would drop one any better. Aren't these gems actually better off? Speaking of gems, I put T1 plus 2 movement on my mount legs. Is there any good gems for the head and chest on mount? No, not on mounts, unfortunately. Not on mounts. Let me check this real quick. Where do they rank dungeons anymore? So yeah, those are still below Serpentis. Yeah, only the last boss would drop the gem. Let's just run through this real quick. Take very long. Oh, is Nicole here? Not here. Oh, she is here. I can check your gear on the two-hander list. I could if I was on the Euro server. I don't know why you're still on about this, man. If you haven't figured out by now, I don't really believe people that boast about offense. I'm a tanky son of a bitch. I built myself to be this way. I've never been one shot. If you can do it, do it. I don't know how to have it done because I can't come and fight you, any of you, but I would. Just to prove the point to you that you're not gonna one shot me and you're not gonna two combo me. It's the point I've made for years in this game. This game is broken gear wise. They swung the pendulum too far one way, so now they're swinging the pendulum too far back the other way. But now I don't understand why they're giving I do not understand why they're giving flat damage reduction defense, or why they're giving these stats for Ancestral. I do not understand why they're giving resilience, toughness, and received damage. You're talking 5.5% received damage reduction at Ancestral 55. That is a lot. Whatever. I'm not as tanky as I think. Yeah, dude, whatever. Now, Master Doom, now you're just really starting to become an annoyance. Go do what I do then. Go make videos about tanking 15 people, or go make videos about you like one-shotting an entire raid. But you're like that frou-frou dog at this point. Like, great. you're not any more geared than the people who try to one-shot me. I don't know why you're still on about it. Like, I've been about as polite as I want to be about it. I'm about to start becoming not polite about it. I just don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm not as tanky as I think. I have videos of me tanking like 14 people with 4 of them out gearing me. I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, I've done videos where people just literally cannot beat me and they're like, what is this AIDS? So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, Master Doom, are you a fucking healer? You're not. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay? Here, now I have to just fucking drop it on you because you're dumb, okay? I tried to be nice about it. If I swap out my bracers for Hiram bracers, I lose toughness. If I swap out my belt, okay, for Hiram gear, I lose toughness. The stats I get from Hiram gear do not make up for what I lose in toughness. What the fuck would I change? Okay, what would I change? I would switch to Hiram gear. Okay, I would have to choose a stat. I would have to choose spirit or stamina. If I want to be tanky, okay, if I want to be tanky, you know what I'll just do it. We're gonna have a momentary lag. I'm gonna fucking load up. I'm gonna load up a European client. Let's just do this. Shit is bad. Get Hiram. No, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay? I have to get a life necklace. What the fuck are you talking about? Give up. Okay, you're just done. You're done because you don't know what you're talking about. Do I have self-heal? Yeah, I have the 8.8% received healing one. Okay, so you get a life necklace. Okay, good. Dude, I don't need you to tell me, okay, good. You've pretty much shown that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about while you've been here. But why would I get a life necklace? Why would I get a life necklace? No, we're going to talk about it now because you wouldn't let up on it. And now we're going to talk about how you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Get a life necklace for 22 spirit and 722 mana and give up 6% received damage reduction, 112 stamina, and 200 toughness. Why exactly would I do that? Why would I do that? Justify a life necklace for the rank 14 Evernight. So what's the one with the self-heal? You mean a Gale? So I wanna give up 6% damage reduction for 5.2 received damage to health. Except if you knew anything about received damage to health, received damage to health cuts out, not at the very beginning, it cuts out after a portion of mitigation. So I want to get hit harder and get damage received to health. But since I can't get Ode to Recovery's received healing percentage anymore, the infinite healer build doesn't exist anymore. But that's cool. I want to do that for some reason. I want to go back to a build that I can only do half of. Where is this? So where are you on the two-hander list? Yeah, you get healed after you get the damage. That's also a bit of a problem. Make your research on check conversion healers. You mean be the guy that built the goddamn build? Yeah, that's cool. I mean, considering that it requires Ode to Recovery to do, because that's where you got 34% of it. But where are you on this build? Where's the Master Doom? He did say the two-hander list, right? EU, I can check your gear on the two-hander list. I'm on the two-hander list. Where are you? Am I just missing you? Oh, because I was supposed to know that. The gods have disconnected me. Gods have probably disconnected me to save my, Dude, we're done. Oh, at least in the previous build you could. Oh, okay. Except you couldn't, because the top mages in North America on our server couldn't one-shot Kia. And Kia's tankier than me. So let's just keep backpedaling our argument, man. Let's come on to somebody else's show. Hold on, we got the fucking lag. So this is what we got going on now. This is what we got going on, and this is what I love. First it was I can one-shot you, then it's I probably can't one-shot you. I could two-shot you if I set a bunch of conditions. So I can't beat you in a straight-up fight. I'd probably lose to you in a straight-up fight. Because you would. That's just a fact. But I'm waiting for EU to reload. But I can one-shot your tanks, but he has no idea how fucking tanky Kia is. And Kia is built to tank mages, so this is one of those situations where pretty much someone comes onto my show talking out of their ass, and I let them have a platform, because they used to be a content creator, but really has no idea what the fuck he's talking. Did that just crash again? Somebody got an Imgur of I would need to be able to cursor over the gear. He only has 675 Death Pen and a mythic Aranor. Get the fuck out of here. You don't even have an eternal Aranor. You ain't one-shotting me. You ain't two-shotting me. You're not even killing me. And you're not living through me. So why are you talking mad shit? I guess he has some videos one-shotting our tanks. Whose tanks? I only have one tank. So I'm not even quite sure at this point if you're drunk or not. Like, seriously. But you have 675 Def Pen and you have a Mythic Aranor, and you think you're killing me in one shot? You think you're killing me in 2 shots? Two-hander. Where you at? Aranor? God, I hate this fucking lag. You have 2.5k Def Pen. Okay, hold on. Mythic Staff. 1151. I'm not mad, Master Doom, just so you know. I'm not mad. I'm actually laughing at you because your ego is so goddamn big that it's amazing. Like, if you noticed, you came onto the show and you're like, I could one-shot you, and you don't even know what the fuck the term one-shot means. So that was kind of comical. And you think that a Mythic Aranor Staff is going to kill me? I can't load a U right now. Wait, he's rolling a T6 shirt and a T7 helmet, and you're... Yeah, I can't load EU. I don't know why. EU's just not gonna load right now. I crashed out. I'll try load going on a different account. But you're rolling a T6 shirt and a T7 legendary, and you told me to get Hiram gear because it would make me tankier. But I'm your exact fucking counter build. So please don't ever talk or give advice on any topic on my show again, because you don't know what you're talking about in the slightest. So you can spectate, you can comment, but when it comes to advice, none out of you. None at all. Because I really am just, I wish to God I could get the Euro client up, but I can't. I crashed and I'd have to reset my machine. But I'm literally built that you can't burn through me. Because for every pound of magic attack you have, I have a pound of healing power. What in the blue fuck is going on? There we go. Let's see. I really wish there was an export option to the gear calculator. So. Paris. Where's this guy? Two-handed list on Taurus. Ah. So, let me get this straight. Just so we're clear. You run around. That's cute too. Finish your goddamn undergarments and before you do anything else. You come onto my show. You talk your mad shit that you're not going to be able to back up. You tell me that I should get Hiram gear because it's better. I should get Hiram gear because it's better. You tell me that I should get Hiram gear because it's gonna make me tankier. You're running the wrong fucking pants, okay? You're running the wrong pants as a mage, all right? So that we're clear, you're running the wrong pants. And when I say that, the reason why you're running the wrong pants is because the other ones, although they have spirit on them, they have 6.4% cast time, which is why real people who know what the hell they're doing with cast time, they ran both cast time sets in Obsidian. But that's neither here nor there. And then you tell me that I should get a life conversion necklace, but I'm running the same one you are. And even with all of this, all right, even with all of this, you're running what? You're running what? So my point is that you don't even remotely, okay? You don't even have remotely the right stats to even kill me. To even kill me, let alone one-shot me. But you want to talk this mad shit that you can one-shot people? I don't know, man. Like, how the fuck long are we gonna be standing there? Like, the point of a one-shot is that you have your gear set up so that you can like, do you think I'm gonna stand there while you, like, what the fuck is your cast time? Like, you're talking a lot of mad shit for a guy with gross gear when it comes to, you know, actually being a mage. And now this is really out of character for me. I don't like to go there. I don't like to go down this route. But you came on my show, ran your mouth, and when I tried to explain, no, you're not going to one-shot me, I was willing to let it go. And then you came back, no, dude, you don't know your shit. You don't know your shit at all. Period. At all. This is probably the worst mage gear setup I've seen for somebody who's like 10k plus. No shit. Like, you're at 1-1 and then a bunch of 9s, okay? That's a 1 in the top and all 1-2s. Yeah, the problem is that the instant kill or the instant cast shot things, he's not gonna one-trick pony me through them. So you're not gonna have enough cast time. Now, I don't know who you're beating in Europe, but you know, you're not coming here with your I could kill Jalan in one shot. No, you're not. You're not gonna kill Jalan in one shot. Not even a little bit. Not even remotely. But I'm looking for a non-healer because all we have on the top boards are fucking healers. Find me a mage. Fuck, we got no damn mages? Apparently we have no mages anymore. Light or dark? Oh, there we go. Giovanni. No. I'm not mad, dude. I honestly think that I really hope you're not giving anybody advice. I really hope you're not giving anybody advice on how to build classes. Like Giovanni's build, running the one-hander, cast time 1-2s, cast time 1-2s, you know? Probably most likely has a secondary weapon for hot swapping in. But you're gonna come and you're gonna start to tell me, like, you're gonna start to tell me that you're gonna one-shot me. Yeah, have fun. I really hope you're not giving anybody advice on this game, unless you're trying to set them up. Unless you're trying to see if people will take your bad advice and then, like, leave the game. Yeah, that's what I figured. I was pretty certain. I was pretty certain that Giovanni has an offhand dagger. Mystic has a, if I remember correctly, it's an offhand T7, right? And I don't keep track of everybody's gear. I generally look at people's gear after they've, like, after I fought them, so I can get better at it. It's like one day I just stumbled out of Astera. Yeah, it's a T7. Like one day I just stumbled out of Astera and I just found gear on the side of the road. I didn't put any goddamn thought into it, right? If I could redo all my gear in whatever class I could, what would I switch to? I would never have switched out of Archer. I used to run Outrider. I ran Ebonsong all the way the fuck back in North American Alpha. The reason why I ran Ebonsong is I didn't necessarily run it for the zeal. I ran Ebonsong because we had 2 blighters, and then we didn't have a dedicated healer. If I remember correctly, we ran 2 blighters, a dagger spell, like 4 rangers, and I ran Ebonsong. And I ran Ebonsong to provide the 4 songs, and then it was basically I would play the 4 songs. I would support with concussive and missile rain. They would push them to a spot. I would missile rain, and then I'd keep the songs rolling, and then it was basically counter pressure a healer, because you can queue up the 4 songs, and then and this is, guys, this is old school I'm talking about. This isn't current. I'm talking alpha. I'm talking alpha. You could basically get away without a dedicated healer. The problem that came in is that as soon as you came up against a group that did have a dedicated healer, and then when clerics got their initial little buff, you started to run into problems burning people down. But Ebonsong was great. Ebonsong was absolutely great because you just picked your spot. You just absolutely picked your spot. You roll in the songs, you wait till Zeal procs, and then you throw a concussive. And that's all you try to do. And then when you have an Ethereum Gale Bow, your concussive hits like a truck. Let's see. Archer's this patch? Yeah, because of the change with, what is that? Blazing Arrow? Is that what it is? Because of that new 16-second cooldown, that, you know, kind of rough. The Endless Arrows change. Endless Arrows was nerfed, but it was nerfed in anticipation of your ancestral. When you're ancestral, like, I wouldn't recommend anybody who's an archer now leave archer. Like, don't YOLO roll all your gear. Because as soon as you get your ancestral, you're gonna be fine. Archery is still good damage. You just need good gear. The problem is that you're both right. You're both right. And what I mean by that is, archers are more dangerous to me right now than melee. Archers are more dangerous to me than melee, especially today. Especially starting now. Because my holy bolt's down to 20 meters now. I can't shoo you away, if you will. Like, my holy bolt hits hard enough that a glass cannon archer is gonna not be able to... If they can't seal the deal, then they need to go... They need to juke the fuck out of town. Especially with the new Absorb Life Force. That reduced 60% received healing. That hurts. Archers have to especially be careful of healers right now, because if you happen to come across a healer who's running front flip, I don't even know what the actual name of it is. Let's get the actual name. If you run across a healer that's running missed dropback, which is actually a front flip, and they have free runner up, and they front flip and they drop 3 antithesis on you, yeah, that's gonna hurt. That hurts a lot. And unfortunately, if they get close enough to you, that they can triple front flip, shadow step, and close the distance with you again, you might be screwed. Now, of course, you have Sonic Wave, and they can't target you, but it's dangerous now. It's dangerous. You got to get in close with an Eben Song. You got to get in close to pop that shield off, to make that offhand, to take out a Clothy. With all that said, when you get your Endless Arrow Ancestrals in a couple of weeks, a couple of months, whenever we get them, you're gonna be okay again. We also, guys, I'm in the middle of trying to figure out where the changes are, where we're at with the changes with the skill balancing. And normally I would be right on top of it, and I'd be like, guys, as soon as the show is over, I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna work on the skill update. I can't do that right now, just so you guys know why I can't do it. I'll show you guys that weren't here at the beginning of the show. What the hell do I do with this? What do I do with tooltips that are incorrect? I can't do anything with this. What do I do with tooltips that, like, Deadly Refrain is wrong, Zeal is wrong? The patch notes, I wanted to confirm something with the patch notes. Oh, and you know what I want to check? I probably didn't. They never really answer me, but let me check. Let me check Twitter real quick. I don't care how beautiful you are. If your personality is ugly, you're ugly. Damn right. The patch is wrong. Lots of shit's wrong, man, to be completely honest. Massively didn't respond to me. Archeage didn't respond to me. Damn little bastards. Let me drag this over here. Patch notes. Healing 4+ allies also heals the caster. Yes, that is true. I don't get this. Did I put the old holy? Yes, I did. 1 second. I did put the old holy bolt in. Where the fuck is my slideshow from the other day? 5-point malediction. Hi. I gave you food. Why are you yelling at me? Hold on. She's upset at me. She's like, Daddy, Mom's home. We can finally get sleep. Sorry. I would say they're paying customers and they keep you in kibble, but I actually don't spend any of the money on you. Alright. We bring this over here. Okay. So here was the original Holy Bolt from earlier this week. Okay? Can I drop the... Yes, I can. Why can I not... Why are you not cooperating? Yeah, why are you doing that? I don't want you to do that. I need you to stop doing that, actually. I'll just have to slide it over. Yeah, I'll just have to do this. So... hold on. I'll get to your mage thing in just a second. Holy Bolt's range went from 25 to 20, which, if you notice up here, it was 22, but it's 20. It is clearly 20. I was actually thinking it wasn't going to be too bad at 22, but 20 is pretty bad. 156% healing power. But then in these notes, it said skill level factor and DPS factor, 2.2 and 0.6, 1.3 and 0.7. I don't understand what the hell they're talking about there. In the slightest. The damage went up, but the patch notes make it look like the damage went down. Because the 624 went to 815. The 102 went to 156. Now, when I'm on my Holy Bolt is 939 plus 180. But that's because I have ridiculous amounts of shenanigans going on. So it's so damn hard to use the patch notes. Oh shit. So... yeah, they talk about the skill level factor, and it's not that they don't know what they're talking about. I don't want to say in this case that they don't know what they're talking about. I'm going to say in this case, I don't know what they're talking about. Like, you didn't explain it simply. What are you referencing? But as you guys saw, and I don't know why this is so hard for them. I do not know why this is so hard for them. Why can't they make their patch notes the same way I do? Just 2 columns. The current skill is this. The future skill is this. So it's like sometimes I want to call them incompetent. Sometimes I want to call them incompetent. Other times, I just don't know, man. Like I said, how the fuck do you get half the tooltips wrong and the other half right, and then push the patch to the server? Like, shouldn't somebody have been like, we need to delay this shit? Like, wouldn't have delaying the patch have made sense? And I would have been okay. I would have been okay if the tooltips were right. I mean, I don't want to be like completely honest and be like, oh yeah, it's acceptable that your shit's all fucked up in the test server, but Your shit's not even right on the live server. Like, I showed you guys. There we go. I can't even see who that is. Goddess Meow? Goddess Meow. I like the name. You logged onto your old account and you have so much old stuff like merit badges. Yeah, my test server account has just a ridiculous amount of old stuff. Excel needs a meeting. You know, here's the thing. And if you guys don't know some of these stories, just so you guys know, the now Gamigo staff, who was the Trion staff, they literally make fun of customers. They make fun of players. They talk shit about them. Just so everybody knows that. You can't trade the stuff, Turkey, but you can mail tradable stuff. Yeah, Tenon says for the PTS it isn't the full patch, but it's the same when the server goes live. Guys, I did a video a long time ago where I caught those same people lying out their ass about it. If you guys were here with me in April just before I quit, because Trion lies, they're like, yeah, you guys are testing the build that's going live. And then like 6 hours before the patch, it's me, it's Aired, it's a couple of other people. We're all live on our channels. We're all testing. We're talking, and I'm typing to Muzzy, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, I can't figure this out." He's like, "Oh yeah, that's not going to be on the build tomorrow." Farm wagons aren't going to be in the build. How do you guys sell? Excuse me. How do you guys sell advanced packs with a chart that says wagons are going to be in the build, and then just before the patch goes live, you yank it, you pull it out of the build, and then you don't even offer refunds. You don't offer refunds, and then you lie and you're like, they tried to claim that they didn't know that family fishing was gonna be like disastrous. Fucking, I left the channel, and you guys know a private conversation to me is just that. It's private. I don't usually even take screenshots of a private conversation, because that's Bush League. Private means non-attribution. But Aired outright told them. Aired outright said, guys, family fishing on the Fresh Start server is going to destroy the server to a point that why are you even going to bother? Why are you even going to bother having the server then? And they tried to claim that they didn't know. Oh, we didn't know it was going to be this disastrous. We didn't know that you could start with 5,000 labor. We didn't know that you can family fish without a fishing rod. What? My favorite was the... my absolute favorite was... oh, nobody had 2,000 gold. I showed it last week. I'll show it again because I find it funny. Do not fabricate information or attempt to spread misleading information. You've been banned. This expires because Big Data Dude got one shoved up his ass. And Big Data Dude had to eat crow because Muzzy was like, bullshit, you're banning Jalan for telling the truth. And Muzzy fucking went on there and unbanned me. But yeah, they banned me for pointing out the bullshit in their math. It's not possible. And the worst part is, The worst part is, at the time they were watching my show, right? At the time they were hanging out in my show. They knew for a fact that they had made that statement. Let me get this off the screen. They knew, not that screen. They knew that they had made that statement. And they knew that I had debunked it live on my show hours before. And they still went with that answer. Like, guys, you know for a fact. Oh shit, I had the wrong one targeted. You know for a fact that I proved that I started with labor. But they, you know, they went with it. Like, if you guys haven't ever seen the video, and if you haven't seen it and you want to, I can go get it for you. What quest does it take? It was basically, I didn't want to talk during this one particular video. And what I did was, I just took them talking, 1 week, and then I took them talking the next week, and I just compared it. And it's so damn embarrassing. Because we've never had a build where you weren't able to go to Aurora. You will be teleported out of this area. So where the fuck did that build come from? Like, where did that build come from? Like, it wasn't even on your internal build? And then, what the hell kind of partnership do you have with XL Games if they're sending you a build that you're loading? Like, how do you... I've never understood how you're going to try to claim that you don't have the build when they send the build to you and you send the build on to the 2 server farms that manage your servers. Like, I don't know. You guess you need more Thunderstruck trees for the new glider in 5.2. I'm sorry, man. I cannot tell you anything about 5.2 beyond the skills. Like I said, all my time is going to this. I want to get the old stuff updated. And then I want to get the old stuff updated, recorded, and make the Archeage 101 functional again. Do you know what the really sad part is? The really, really sad part, and it just breaks my heart, because you guys are great viewers. You're loyal players. Like, you're loyal players. A guy named Greg came to my YouTube and he says, I guess this is the official Archeage stream for now. And I said, yeah, it'd be great if everybody started calling my stream the official stream, and then the Gamigo stream the other Archeage stream. I just don't understand how you can have this game that people still play, and all they want is the game to play. I could tell you right now. If they were to put this game up on a brand new build, okay, on a brand new build, no cash shop, no pay to win, $12.95 a month sub. I don't know the best way to do it. Now, I'd have to sit down and I'd have to figure it out. You might have to do like a one-time purchase of the game to make it economically viable. And I'm not saying I'm 100% for that. I'm not saying I'm 100% against that. I understand that their cash shop mentality. If you guys don't realize this, you have spent a lot of money on Archeage. Now, you might not have spent any real-world cash, but somebody did on your behalf. Expansion certificates, like, I'll outright say it. I have 150 slots. I have 150 in my warehouse as well, or 130, 150, whatever the fuck it is. So that means I have bought 20 expansion certs on this character alone. Quartermaster has almost a full inventory. Several other characters of mine have almost full inventories. I'm a piggy. I'm fat. Okay, I'm a fat piggy. But what are you doing, dude? You never do that. Stop it. Well, fine. If you're gonna go over there, I'm gonna stand in the damn puddle. But you might have to do you might have to do you know, a $15-20 box price for the game. I don't know how they could do that. But if the game is based around microtransactions, and it is, the game is really based around microtransactions. So I don't know how you make it fair. And when I say fair, guys, you got to remember, at the end of the day, you guys want everything for free. The company wants max profit on everything. So we got to come up to a middle ground. We've got to come up with a fair consensus. If Gamigo can't make money, they're not going to publish the game. All right. So like I said, I'm never against the company making money. If you've been on my show long enough, you're always going to know that you have the right. I call it the two meats off the menu theory. I think that it's okay if you have a box price. I think it's okay if you have a monthly sub. I think it's okay, you know, if you have a cash shop. You know, I think we start to run into a problem when you start having three, when you start having all of the above. If you're buy to play, if you're free to play with, you know, cash shop, I think if you have a sub, you're okay. You got to make money. I don't think you can have a cash shop, a box price, you know, and a monthly sub. I don't think that's fair. I think that's nickel and diamond people. I really do think that cash shops are the worst part of it. I'm glad up and coming games are getting away from cash shops, because they nickel and dime you. You wouldn't pay for a game with a history of problems like Archeage? Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. Well, and play without patron is impossible. That is true. You got something called the Rose Wings on your Numian from 2015. Yeah, you got the Rose Wings because you had a character that existed when they did the most recent evolution. People play in the private server because it's free and they can't afford monthly subs. Can't really talk about the private server on this show. I do have to tell you that the private server is a violation of copyright. It's actually illegal, and since it's illegal and a violation of XL's and Mail.ru's copyright, we can't talk about it. You guys know how to find me on other platforms. I run an academic-minded Discord. We can talk about things like that there, but I am a Twitch affiliate, and there are some hard lines in the sand I must adhere to, so we cannot talk about the private server. I also am obligated, and I would be remiss if I did not tell you that you are actually supporting crime if you play on the private server. With that said, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm Forrest Gump. That's all I got to say about that. No, I think you're absolutely right. I think that you would be hard pressed to make Archeage successful because of all the problems. And it's sad too because everybody comes back to Archeage. Everybody. Everybody comes back to Archeage. Archeage is that bad penny, man, that you just cannot get out of your pocket. It always comes back. It keeps coming back around. But yeah, Hiram did help. Truthfully, like I said, you guys, I'm just gonna take the goddamn whatever, man. Just hit me in the face. I think that if they were to start a fresh start server with no bullshit, no throttling, no gatekeeping, no nothing. The only thing maybe that I would like to see, get rid of the goddamn labor pots. Just get rid of them altogether. Get rid of them altogether. I don't want to see any labor stipends. I don't want to see any vocation stipends. Damn, I can't get rid of that way. I don't want to see any of that crap. I want to just see how... I want to see people... Oh, I picked up the shield accidentally. I want to see people level. I want to see people level by their hard work. Oh yeah, dude, regrading sucks. I just did an epic wave earring and it pissed me off. It pissed me off. Fallen Martyr shirt, Child Killer Viper Fang. This fucking weapon, man. This thing makes me smile all the time. Oh, and look at that. I got the pet. Go pet. Go Greyhound. But no gem. Oh yeah, this is awesome, guys. Look at that. 28,000 XP. 28,000 XP. And it is still 0%. Yes, that is 3 million XP to Eternal. I'm gonna have to start making gold now. I'm down to 2K. That's not cool. Oh yeah, guys. Before I close up the show, I want to go hang out with my wife. Tamir's been gone for 5 days. I love you all, but you know, happy wife, happy life. Make sure you guys get your snowman tables. I don't know if this is supposed to be like this. Daily entries 100. Whatever. I'll fucking queue all day. Didn't talk to the mage thing. What mage thing? What mage thing did I miss? Help me out here. What did I miss on mage? Oh, you're right, I didn't. Mage doesn't care about shield or parry or dodge and has melee or archery. You have to deal with it. Yeah. Here's the thing. A long time ago, in a land far away, if you will believe this or not, mages were not the top of the food chain. Mages were, it went melee, it went archers, melee, mages, and by mages, I also include healers in that, because I'm going all the way back to before healing power even existed. So it went archers, melee, casters, archers, melee, casters. Archers and melee were just so damn strong by build and by design that casters that casters just couldn't keep up. Yeah, 99% primevals on launch, and that was because honest to God, they were too dumb to know about Outrider or Ebenson. So you had all these primevals and they didn't know what the hell they were doing. And then the Stone Arrow, it was like amazing because you had all these primevals and then you had a Stone Arrow, and how do I stop 3 primevals? Read out. And these primevals were like ting 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 ting, block 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 block. You know, so you had no problem with dagger spell, right? I'm going the middle of the road. I'm not going individual players. I'm not going individual skill sets. I'm just saying template, because yeah, there's a lot of people like I'm gonna be reaching into the back of my head. Kosagi, who was in my guild, he ran dagger spell and he was brutal with it. Another guy, Cheerios Arc, he ran Blighter, and people would make fun of him. Why are you running Blighter? Why aren't you running Abolisher? Like, fuck off! I'm running Blighter for a reason. And then all of a sudden, you know, you had this movement of people playing the cookie cutter. People playing the cookie cutter crap. And then they would get owned by people with half a brain who made their own builds. So, people would be like, oh, I don't understand. Well, of course you're not going to understand. Because all you know how to play in this game is a Dark Runner. Because you came along and you Googled what class to play. And you found Dark Runner or Poxbane. And you can't understand why you're losing. Well, because you didn't earn it. Like Jeff Goldblum said in Jurassic Park, you stood on the shoulders of other people. You didn't earn it for yourself. Like, that's why when people say to me, Jay, can you give me a build? I'll give you a shell of a build. I'll give you a shell of a build. Like, if you were to ask me, Jay, what build are you running? I'll let you see my build. It's not like I have a secret. And I'll get back to your mage thing in a second. I'm getting there 40 miles of bad road. So if someone says, well, why do you run it? Why do you run this? Well, I run it for a reason. Is there other stuff that I could take? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Why do I take Stalker's Mark? Well, because when I'm in group stuff, I just throw Stalker's Mark on, you know. I like to throw Stalker's Mark, and I like to throw Cursed Seeds on a healer just to frustrate them. On an enemy healer, just to frustrate them. I like to steal their Aaron Zeb's boon, if I can. I like to steal their other buffs, just because I can. But if you were to say, Jay, can you make me this build? I might fill you in some abilities, but you're very rarely going to get a build from me that has all the skill points spent. Because I'm going to say, obviously, I'm just going to do this real quick with a healer. I'm going to say, all right, guys, what you want to do is you no longer have to come 7 points into Vitalism. I'm going to say you most certainly want to come 6 points into Vitalism because you want to pick up Disinvigorated Healing. That's going to leave you 12 points to spend where you want. I am going to say probably something along the lines of, but guys, I will tell you that you probably want to go at least 4 points into Shadowplay, because you're going to want to pick up Stealth. And since you're already going in 4 points anyway, make sure you check out the Bloodthirst Intensified passive. Now, I'm not saying you absolutely need it, but you definitely want to look at it. And then I'd say something like, and notice that for right now, we still have the decreased cast time on Holy Bolt. So guys, just how that looks is when you do this, just so you see, you're going to be throwing off a instant Holy Bolt, a 0.5 Holy Bolt. I'm going to explain why a couple of things are going to go together. Now, I'm not going to give you a full build. Reason why I'm not going to give you a full build, get back to our mage question. Mages don't have, mages don't have a miss, okay? Or mages don't, you can't evade magic. You can't block magic. You can't parry magic. Basically, on the roll of the D20 when it comes to a mage, the mage is rolling actually a D100 if you want to go tabletop old school. Magic accuracy 100%. J can't miss. I can't miss you with a spell. Now, there is not supposed to be evasion on magic attacks. I have seen a meteor miss. Okay, I have seen somebody standing in the middle of the meteor reticle. I've seen a meteor miss. Random fluke? Possibly. Mistranslation somewhere? Sure. But it all goes back to how mages were at the beginning. Mages were meant to, if they hit you, they hit you. Now, what happens with silly, crazy Americans? Well, silly, crazy Americans think outside the box. It's what we're really good at. American gamers, sorry, again, Western gamers, I don't want to say Americans, because Europeans are just as good as this. Brazilians are just as good at this. We think outside the box. Like, we got people that, like, you know, Sherlock Holmes this, like, Einstein this. Like, the only thing Master Doom said of any value today when he came in here, that goddamn infinite healing cleric build, that was disgusting. All right, that was absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so let me here, upgrade, replace effects. So, on my old costume, I had received healing 11%. Alright? So, I had received healing 11%, 8.8%. Now, people say, why did you get rid of received healing in exchange for received damage reduction? Well, because Ode to Recovery was a big part of this. So, I had 8%, I had 11%, so that's 19.8% plus 38% plus 10% plus another 10%, and then there was one more. Absorb life force at the time was 7%, and then let me get it right because I wanna do all this. That was 7%, and the neck piece at Epic. Where the hell is it? Ionad, Epic. No, Ionad Gale. That's 5.4. So, 12.4%. Now, you guys got to understand this. And then I want to get out of here. All in all, with all the different buffs, right? Okay, with all the different buffs. And then this goes all the way back to old school. I want the old one, not the new one. You guys gonna have it? Are you? Oh, you are. Look at you. Oh, that's too old. Or not old enough. No, that's all the way the fuck back to... That's too old. That doesn't have it. You Archeage. Yeah, maybe. You're gonna be, yeah, you might be. I'm looking for the old calculator. That's, yeah. So ultimately, what's up 1900? I'm actually about to get out of here 1900. But anyway, you could get up if you had everything. If you had everything, you could be at 70, I'm going to call it 77% received healing. It was disgusting. Now, you take a hit. Okay. You take a hit for 10,000, right? Now, you times that by 0.124 for 12.4%. Now, realize, and I'm not going to do this now. I got rid of my notes when I left Archeage. I shouldn't have. That was a big mistake. But the way damage reduction worked was when it says how much damage you take, it's not right at the beginning, but it's not right at the end. I forgot where in the damage migration it went, but it's like defense knocks it down, and then toughness knocks it down, and then I don't remember the order. I'm doing this from memory, and then flat reduction. In fact, I think it's flat reduction at the top, then defense, then toughness. Some bullshit. Well, what happens is that you hit me for 10,000. I reduce it once, making up numbers here. All right. So you hit me for 10,000. I'm going to say that I reduce it to 7,500. Now, the game grabs that 7,500 and says, all right, says that 7,500 times 0.124. So I'm going to off arrow 930 points of damage. But of that 7,500, you might still migrate 4,000 of it off. So you're at 3,500 damage taken. But now you take that 930 and you times it by the 77%. Without stellar damage reduction, you hit me for 3,500. I restored 1,600. Like, you're hitting me and it's just going tit-tit. And on top of that, the ode to recovery is ticking. See, that's what it was. You stood in this stupid thing, which doesn't appear anymore. Yeah, you stood in this thing, the old version of this. Okay? So that would be clicking away at 100, 100, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. And then ode to recovery would be clicking for 1,000. And then meanwhile, you hit me, and I get 1,640. So between the ticks, I've recovered. I'm sitting at 100% life all the time. Now, where you really get into the bullshit is you get somebody with mana stars against a healer that has stats like this. Remember I said it grabs the damage early on? Even the other day, if I can think of his name, he's a pirate. He is a mage. He's a pirate. Hangs out with Giselle. Excuse me. Any of my Kadam people know who the hell I'm talking about? Good player right here. A good player. I'm trying to think of who it is. It's a mage. Fucking Jimmy's still on the top. Get out of here. Might not have their gear on. Kite. Anyway, it happened the other day too. This dude hits like a fucking truck. This guy. This motherfucker right here. Not at the top of the goddamn ranking information. But this fuckhead hits like a goddamn truck. I haven't broken their gear down yet to see if there's a counter to it. But holy shit. Like, yeah. Fucking truck. No, this isn't the one I was thinking of. I just happened to see his name. That right there, that is probably a big reason of it. But no, the person I'm thinking of hangs out with Giselle, is a pirate. I cannot think of their name. Fusion is all the shit. For all the shit I give Fusion, Fusion hits like a fucking truck for an archer as well. Fucking brutal. Because, I mean, look at that. 5/9s, all 5/9s, all 5/9s. It's gross. And the reason, Fusion, just going off the track here, Fusion's fucking brutal because Fusion, you can't lock Fusion down. Because Fusion's running that 4-piece Gale set with the move speed gems in the boots. You just can't. It's gross, man. It is brutal. But no, I'm trying to. I don't even know if they're on the top. They might not even be on the top 20. They probably aren't because of how little they're yeah, they're not at the top. Anyway, what I was saying is the person's hitting me with mana bolts. Okay? And what's actually happening is let's just say 1,000 and give the person, we're going to give the person 1,000 on their mana bolt. But because I'm taking what's that, 28, so 72, I'm knocking their 1,000 down to 720, and then that's where the game is pulling out the number to give me my life back on. But I'm still knocking this shit down. I'm knocking their mana bolts down to like 137. I'm getting more than 137 life back. Like literally they're hitting me with mana bolts and all you're seeing my life bar do is this. It's just going back and forth. I'm actually recovering more life than I was getting. Well, not anymore because they fucked absorb damage. But long story short, Magic, yeah, it sucks. It used to not suck. There used to not be this shenanigans. I don't have sorcery on any of my trees. There not used to be this shenanigans where mages were like just dunking on you. Magic was a big wombo combo. Demonologist was the big one. If I know some of you are like, Demonologist, yeah, remember, Demonologist used to be the big damage. And then sorcery, witchcraft, occultism used to be the big damage. And then somebody figured out that you could put you know, other combinations together and like battle mage become more survivable. Let me see if I can grab the guide. I was supposed to get out of here 25 minutes ago. I'm just not. Shame on me, but no, I'll get out of here in a second. What else? All the way back in 1.2, man. What were we rolling in 1.2? Did I have classes? Yeah, I did. Like, let's go all the way back to 1.2. What were we using? We were using Abolishers, Doomlords, Blighters, Paladins. Healers were your Templars and your Clerics. Soothsayers, Hierophants, Templars. A Templar is a tank healer hybrid and a main healer. Direct damage. I'll actually just swing this over here. Good old mage balls. Yep. The design for farms and houses in the credit shop, do they come pre-built or do I need the packs? You still need the packs except for the farms. Don't the farms go down. I don't remember. I think you still need the packs. Direct damage, mages, demonologist, single target or AoE build, but it was a powerful glass cannon. Battle mage had a longer cast time, but more survivability. Dagger spells, reapers. Remember reapers? Fucking mage ball, oh plenty. Range DPS, primeval, stone arrow. I got so much shit when I put outrider on there. This has always been my advice, guys. Don't be part of the Zerg, a part of the mindless pack, a cookie cutter reproduction. Go out there and explore the world, explore your options, own something for yourself. This is a star chart, but it's not going to spoon feed you. None of my guides are ever going to spoon feed you. There were people, you guys remember, have you been with me long enough, that people were like, Jalan, why are you trying to tank as a cleric? Why the fuck not? Well, you can't do it. Why? Well, how are you able to do it? Well, it's like the guy earlier today. How are you going to tell me in the same conversation, you can't do this? How are you doing it? Either I can't do it, or you want to know how I'm doing it. But you can't pick both. You don't get to pick both. Sorry, I very rarely get messages through one messaging program, and it's a very elite, very elite group of people. If they're messaging me that way, and luckily it's just the system saying, "Hey, hit update." Anyway, guys, let me jump on the couch real quick. Another great show. Thanks for coming out. Recap real quick. Real quick. Want to show you guys this. I started off the show. Anytime I do a show, that's not the right one. Anytime I do a show that has a controversial title, I don't want you leaving here without knowing why I'm saying what I say. What the hell happened to my title? My title gone? My title's not there. We'll load that up real quick. Did they take my title off? No, they didn't. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, it's because I'm small screened. But started the show off with lies, damn lies, and statistics. I'm really not happy about the Lunaris thing. Make sure everybody that's around, make sure you comment on it. Tell your guilds if you guys find a good post. If there's not a good post up tonight, I'll put one up tomorrow. But I bet you somebody already has one. Make sure you express your dissatisfaction with this decision to change the Lunaris and the Celestar to 10 meters per second. It's bullshit. It's black letter law. It's bait and switch. They left it up there for weeks. No announcement, no notice, no nothing. They could have fixed it. They could have taken it down. They didn't care to. It's bullshit. I will be reporting it to the proper American authorities. I ain't even gonna lie. I am going to report it because it's bullshit. They're still doing business out of California, so I'll report it out in California that it's bait and switch. Other than that, yeah, you guys got to turn it up. I can't do it all myself. Little shit like this. Let me go back in the game real quick. Little shit like this. The Zeal tooltip not being right. The healing, not the healing him. The deadly refrain tooltips not being right. That's bullshit. They're treating us like idiot children. If you guys want to keep doing it, this is a big reason why I left the first time. I won't leave until I'm done with the new Archeage 101. I definitely won't go out as vocally as I did last time. Sweetheart will slap me if I try to say I'm not coming back until X, because then I can't come back. My integrity will prevent it. But guys, don't just passively sit there and be like, oh, it's always going to be the same. Be loud, be vocal this time. Be like, this is bullshit. This is unacceptable. If you have Twitter, I'm on Twitter. I sent out a couple of tweets today. I tried to get I'm going to try to get massively to cover the story tomorrow. Just put some heat on them. So make sure you rabble rouse. This is the time. This is the time, guys. You guys know me. I usually tell you to keep the torches and the pitchforks put away. This is the time now. Go rabble rouse. Be loud. Be vocal. What's wrong with the Zeal tooltip? No problem. Let me jump back in for you. The Zeal tooltip does not give you plus 30% critical damage and critical healing. The Zeal now gives you plus 30% crit rate. Up here on Deadly Refrain does not give you crit rate, Deadly Refrain gives you crit damage and crit heal. So they flipped them. But it's bullshit, because how is a tooltip wrong on a live server? Honest to God, how is a tooltip wrong on a live server? It's because they didn't care enough. All they wanted was this. They wanted this. But I bet you guys, I bet you without a doubt, oh, the wrap multi-purpose workbench is back in? Oh, of course. I bet you I absolutely positively bet you the marketplace update tomorrow goes in no problem. Also, like I said, guys, before I get out of here, if they do a live stream on Friday, well, the build that was on the PTS isn't the build that made it to the live server. Well, that's cool, but whatever. How the hell did you how the hell did you have tooltips wrong? Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. I will be back on Friday. If you guys want to talk tomorrow, get me on Discord. I'll be working on this document tomorrow. 76 pages. These are front and backs. 76 pages of guide for you guys. So yeah, you can get that on my Discord. I'm sure somebody can link it to you. I'm out of here. You guys take care. See you Friday.